Hello everyone, good afternoon to all of you. Today in this video, we are going to discuss square wave, analysis of square wave using Fourier's theorem. This is the video number 7 on the waves and oscillation. In the last video, we discussed on Fourier's theorem, in which I told you that complex wave can be analyzed using Fourier's theorem. I also told you at that time that simple harmonic motion can be represented by simple mathematical relation y is equal to a sin omega t or y is equal to a cos omega t. But when question arises about complex vibration, this simple mathematical relation can't be used. So Fourier gave a series through which we can get the or we can analyze the complex vibration. Today's topic is square analysis of square wave. Okay. First of all, see the pattern of question which is asked in the examination. This is the pattern of question. It will help you to understand the question, that what type of question is asked in the examination. Okay. Now we are going to start the topic, today's topic. Square wave. A complex vibration of a square wave has been shown in figure. This is your figure. You can see here 0 to t by 2. The displacement is A. Okay. 0 to t by 2. The displacement is A. And from t by 2 t, the displacement y is equal to 0. So I have written here y is equal to a from time t is equal to 0 to t by 2. This one. And sorry, y is equal to a from t is equal to 0 to t is equal to t by 2. And between t by 2 to t, y is equal to 0. And this condition will be applied later on. You can see, and time axis of the coordinates is taken through the lowest point of the displacement axis, this one. But this axis is true or not, valid or not, it will be discussed later. Because when we will get or we find the value of A0, A1, sorry, AN and BN, these are the coefficient of or Fourier coefficient. First, see here. This is the Fourier series. Here A0, A1, A2, A3, AN, B1, B2, B3, B4, Bn. So our here job is to get the coefficients, because whenever we want to apply Fourier's theorem to any complex wave, to analyze any complex wave, we must know the value of A0, AN, Bn. These are the Fourier coefficients. And how? Already we have calculated the value of A0, AN, Bn. This is the Fourier coefficient which already we have calculated from Fourier theorem. Now these Fourier coefficient will be applied to square wave. Okay, last video was on shorted wave. So remember these three which we are going to use in the in this video. Let us obtain the value of a0, a and bn. As I told you, how? Mind it here. Whenever we will get, or whenever we will try to get the value of a0, a and bn, always we will use this condition, this one. Okay, so see here. First of all, we will obtain a0. As you know, a0 is equal to this one. Here y. Y is the displacement. Already we have discussed y is equal to a for t is equal to 0 to t by 2, and y is equal to 0 for t by 2 to t. That part may be discarded because its value 0. So we take the first part, first condition, 1 by t here, y is equal to a, and this y is equal to a. When we take y is equal to a, notice this, when we sub replace y by a, we replace the integration limit. Okay, and now we solve, we will get a0 is equal to a by 2. Here, what is the importance of a0? As I told you in the earlier, that we need three coefficients, a0, a and bn, and each coefficient has its own importance. For example, when we get a0, and how much? A by 2. It means the axis, coordinate axis which we had chosen at the lowest point, that is wrong. Here, here the time axis of the coordinate is taken through the lowest point on the displacement axis. I took here, but this is not true. Now, mathematically, we found the value of a0, a by 2. So we should correct it. And correction will be, means axis will be here, half. This is a, and y is equal to how much? A by 2. So half of a here. This line will be axis. This is the important of coefficient a0. Okay. Now second coefficient an. As we know, an is equal to this one. Again, we are going to set the value of y is equal to a. So limit will be changed. And now we solve it. 2a by t, a is taken outside, and integration of cos theta is equal to sin theta. Okay. And here omega, see here, omega is equal to 2 pi by t. Okay, omega is equal to 2 pi by t. So wherever omega is present, we will use 2 pi by t. And after solving this simple mathematics, we put the limits and we get an is equal to 0. So this is the second coefficient, an is equal to 0. Again, we want to know what is the meaning of an is equal to 0. It means cosine terms are absent from the graphs of the square wave. In general, in Fourier theorem, there are a constant a0, cosine term, sine term. But once we analyzed this square wave using Fourier's theorem, it is very clear that an is equal to 0 means cosine terms are not present. And that is why I have written here all the cosine term in equation 1 vanish. Now last, bn. Again bn is equal to this one, and as we proceed earlier, we take y is equal to a and change the limit here, and integration of sine n omega t is equal to minus cos n omega t by n omega, and again omega is equal to 2 pi by t, and we are going to set the limits. We get this one. Now here we have to apply situation conditions, or you may say here pi cos 180 degree and cos 360 degree, cos 270 degree. So different value if we get, then it is necessary to discuss the situation. See here, when n is even, it means it is 1 pi, 3 pi, 5, sorry, 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, and when n is odd, 1 pi, 3 pi, 5 pi. So for even value cos n pi is equal to 1, so it is minus 1, this one, and this is cos 0 1, minus 1 plus 1 means 0, so bn is equal to 0. It means the sine term, when we talk about sine term, even term will be absent. As you saw earlier, cosine terms are all absent. And when we depend upon sine terms, again you can see even sine terms absent. Now see about odd terms. If n is odd, then it is minus 1. And this minus 1 into minus plus 1. And this is plus 1. Plus 1 plus 1, 2. 2a by n pi. That is why I have written here 2a by n. So thus we see that all the even terms of the sine series in equation 1 vanish as you get bn is equal to 0, and we are left with the odd terms only having amplitude this one. And finally, we got the square wave using Fourier's theorem here. You can see 1 by 3, 1 by 5, it means only odd term, even term absent. And if we can represent through graph here, this is one term here, okay, this one, dotted portion, this one, and second is here, this one, okay, this one, and third is this part, this part. And this one is the resultant, this one, the resultant recurve, okay. And this is for one term, two term, three term, and this is 15 terms, okay. Now same question is here, analyze square wave. You may think, why, once we discussed square wave, then what is the need of its repetition? Actually here the condition was y is equal to a and y is equal to 0 from t by 0 to t, means half time value of y displacement is a, and next half it is 0. But when we change the condition, see here, only difference is this, here y is equal to a for 0 to t by 2, you can see here, and y is equal to minus a, y is equal to minus a for t by 2 to, so only we will change the limit and we solve as we solved first problem, and we get this one. But for your information, I want to say that it is not necessary to write both the part in the examination. You can select the first part, and because in the examination up to now I have not seen that there is any limit, particular limit here. Always I suggest a student to write this one unless unless limit is or mentioned here. If there is no any particular condition, then you can write anyone. Okay. I hope you must have got information and benefited from this video, and I think you got so many information, knowledge. Okay. Still, if you see any problem, any difficulty, or if you want to give any suggestion, information, you may give. I will try my best to fulfill your expectation. Due to COVID, it is not possible to contact directly, so you may contact through WhatsApp, Telegram, or there are so many social sites. I will answer your question. Okay, thank you.